Ain't that what you doing? Put your hands on me. Ain't that what you doing? Send me. Send me. I'm sorry I lied about you putting your hands on me and you have to go to jail for my lies. Make it crystal clear.
That he's definitely a crash out, and he definitely puts his hands on women.
Wait, Daryl, is this you saying you're signed to Atlantic, lying about having a Nipsey Hussle feature to scam people out their services? This can't be you, right? This Rolling 60 Crip went from threatening me to snitching on me after I exposed his dirty laundry in a masterpiece of a video that I dropped yesterday. But here's the thing. He was already terrified and scared of what I know. That's why he's snitching on me, calling YouTube on me, making reports on me. But that only made me dig deeper. And what I found as I dig deeper is even worse. In our last video, I exposed how this Rolling 60 Crip reject, who ain't never did nothing tough in his
Flakko with the double activities. I caught this first segment he did on Blood. You know what I mean? This shit getting, I wonder what Rich gonna say. This shit getting kind of spicy, Rich.
his life was beating on his baby mama, choking her unconscious, doing things that no man should ever do to a woman. And he was so terrified of the truth coming out and people being well aware of who he is now that he reported my video and got it taken down temporarily. So he tries to take down the content, tries to get me a community guideline strike, but listen, I follow all the rules. I am an upstanding citizen on YouTube. So YouTube tells me, Flakko, we know you don't break the rules. We know you don't break the laws. You're one of our most upstanding citizens on this app. We know you ain't do nothing wrong. So YouTube said, listen, okay, he's complaining, he's filing reports that you quote unquote use one of his numbers in the video that he claims is not his number, by the way. Bro, just take it down, please. Or no, you don't gotta take it down, Flakko. Just edit the video out and we'll reinstate the video. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Blood. Shout out YouTube. They be, cause you feel me? It's a lot of little discrepancies with the little, even with the manual shit. You feel me? Get some shit took down. You holler at them. They good at communication. Shout out to YouTube team. Feel me? But yeah, Rich, what happened? He said you told on him about this video, reported it or whatever. Rich, what you gonna say, bruh? You can't let him, you know?
Edited out the parts that he reported and YouTube reinstated my video. Before we get into my new discoveries that apparently he's deadly terrified of coming out as well, let's just do a quick recap on exactly what we discussed in our last video, just so you guys know how much of a monster this nasty, dirty, Rolling 60 Crip reject is. He was arrested in November of 2018 for a felony aggravated assault against his girlfriend. He whooped her, he beat on her until she wasn't recognizable, disfigured her face. The mother of his kids, Araya Sanders, filed a family protective order against Rich Rapper. She left their relationship, according to her, because he would choke her until she was unconscious on multiple occasions. He beat her throughout their relationship. And once she says, hey, I'm done with this, I don't want to be with you anymore because I want to live, because you can't control yourself, he then began to stalk her, send her threatening messages when she tried to get away.
Oh, no, Rich. This ain't good, bro. Say it ain't so, Rich.
He is a classic predator. This man is a despicable, horrible human being who needs to be exposed. The world needs to know who this guy is. He shouldn't be dating anyone. He shouldn't be preaching, giving commentary, giving analysis to anybody. Nobody who can disfigure a woman they're with. Nobody who can choke their baby mama until she's unconscious should have a platform. And I stand by that. And when she tries to get away, he would text her things like, I'm going to F and kill you. It makes it impossible for her to live a regular life and do regular things like date other men, like take care of her kids, like go to work. He became unbearable until she had to file. So he beat up one woman until she's disfigured. And then he's stalking, harassing, and beating up his baby mama until she leaves him. And then he's still stalking her. He even stalked me how he was stalking his baby mama. He was texting me from text app numbers pretending to be a fan of mine who was giving me advice, telling me, hey, yo, leave Rich Rapper alone. Hey, man, Flakko, don't do that. I want you to have your channel, bro. You can't. Whole time it was Rich Trapper texting me pretending to be somebody else. This man has schizophrenia, bro. This man is a weirdo.
He say blood got schizophrenia. What the fuck? Yeah, this ain't good, Rich. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a trip, right? I'm gonna keep it lit, bro.
And I only found out it was him texting me from a text app number as a fan when I looked at the restraining order and the family protective order paperwork and seen that he was texting his baby mama threats from that same number. He tells her, last warning, do it again and you will lose the little bit you have left. Watch your effing mouth, bitch. Try me, I'll make your life miserable. Like, come on, man. He's just stalking that woman for no reason. And then once he finds out that I know is not a fan and is actually him, he then texts me threatening to bury me and to bury his baby mama. Like, what does that mean? You're gonna kill me and kill her too for exposing you because you are a nasty human being? Now, being nasty and being a monster is bad enough. But being a monster and thinking you're smarter than everybody else and thinking you can manipulate everybody else is even worse. So Rich Trapper makes a video responding back to me, responding back to the allegations, responding back to me showing the arrest record, the conviction, me showing the family protection order that was granted, the testimony from his baby mama. He responded back.
Hey, when somebody say I'm gonna make your life a living hell, it's some movie shit. You know what I mean? It sound like some movie shit it do.
And his rebuttal to all this evidence that he brutalized and victimized women, that he beats women, that he's a terrible human being, he stalks women. His rebuttal to all of this was him trying to manipulate the public thinking y'all are stupid, as well as getting help from ChatGPT.
So now we have these things where Pathetic Fatso says, my kid's mom, Aria, shout out to Aria, that's not how you say her name, but Aria works. Aria works for context. Rich Trapper has a protective order against her for beating her until she's unrecognizable, but I got full custody of my kids. So if I got full custody of the kids, let's do a timeline here. If I whooped her before I got full custody, she would go to court battered and bloody and beaten and shown he's a monster. He's a monster. And then I wouldn't have full custody of my kids, all of them. Or if it happened before, then she would say, here's the proof. He's a monster. And then I never would have gotten full custody. So I don't know anybody who's cold enough. If my lawyer or I'm ever cold enough to whoop their mother beyond recognition and still end up and continue to have full custody, bad for the mucker. Trap GPT, are you there?
Absolutely. I'm here and ready to roll. Why can I do for you?
That nigga said, "Trap GTP, is you here?" Yeah, he got a point though, right? It sound logical. Like they not finna give blood full custody if he just a danger to the community, especially to the BM or whatever.
Rich Trap.
If a person whooped out their baby mama beyond recognition, if a man severely beat his child's mother beyond recognition, before or after a custody case, would he have full custody of the child?
In a scenario like that, it's pretty likely that the person who committed that kind of violence would not end up with full custody. Courts really prioritize the safety and well-being of the child, and any kind of severe violence, especially toward the other parent, would be a huge red flag.
Rich Trapper is not a smart guy. He thinks he is, but he's not a smart guy. And because he's not a smart guy and he lies a lot and tries to manipulate, it often gets him in trouble because he's not savvy or slick enough to pull it off. Okay? So first off, you don't respond back to the arrest report. You don't respond back to the family protection order that was granted. You don't respond back to anything. You use ChatGPT. But let's address his claims, okay? You see, he thinks he's slick. He says, I got custody of my kids. So how can I do this if the court granted me full custody of my kids? Rich Trapper and Aria has one child. They have a son together. Follow along. I promise it'll all make sense in 30 seconds. And you'll realize how he tried to manipulate you. So Rich Trapper would show footage of him at the kids' football game or football practice in LA as proof that he has custody of the kids. So yeah, right? Like here's the kids, right? Now, the people he shows are his twins. His twins are with him. They're playing football. He has full custody of his twins. In this court document here, Rich Trapper tells his twins, you're never going to see your stepmom again because she was laying up with another man. She's referring to Araya as the stepmom of the twins. Araya is the stepmom. Those are not her kids. So why would she get custody of those kids? Those are your kids. Like, those not her kids. You would get custody.
Okay, so he pulled a Fandango. What you telling me? So I get what you saying. Like you saying he trying to manipulate niggas to believe that he got full custody of his kids when the whole time them really his kids. I'm gonna have to tap in with Trap. He actually called me the other day. We had a cool little convo.
But he tries to manipulate the situation, tries to word it as if him getting custody of the kids that don't belong to her is proof that he didn't whoop on her or the protective order is not valid. That's not true. It's a lie. The twins are not her kids. You getting custody of the twins from another relationship has no bearing on the protective order between you and Araya. And as a matter of fact, I pulled additional paperwork and I discovered that Rich Trapper filed to get this dismissed. He filed to get the protective order overturned, but it was denied. So this peon puts in a request to have it thrown out as if it wasn't true, as if he didn't choke out that woman, right? But it was denied. And here's what happened, okay? So Mr. Hill's motion to set aside a 12-month family violence order come before the court on October 15, 2024 via Zoom video conference. Ms. Sanders appeared with her counsel. She came with her lawyers. Mr. Hill, the moving party in this matter, did not appear. As such, Mr. Hill's motion is denied for a want of prosecution. Ms. Sanders incurred attorney fees and he was forced to pay back the attorney fees, which is $600. So every twist and turn he goes, every excuse, every rebuttal, once you deep dive into it, you find out it's a lie. Him having custody of his kids does not take away from the truth that you abused this woman because those aren't her kids. So of course, like, you will have custody of them. Then he goes into, well, it was thrown out. It was not thrown out at all.
This shit ain't good, Trap. They trying to say you a world-class scammer, P. What you think about that shit?
As a matter of fact, it's a 12-month family violence order. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still active. You can't come around this woman. Maria Sanders ain't the only woman that Rich Trapper has put his hands on. As a matter of fact, he's a serial woman beater. There are literal posters and warnings out there in Atlanta letting women know not to date this dude. He would whoop on you. He should not be on YouTube. He dated another woman called Keeks in Atlanta before he dated Maria Sanders. This woman, Rich Trapper did a number on. He whooped her, he beat her, he put hands, he did her bad. One incident in particular that went a little too far, and this was when she broke it off. This was when she said, hey, I can no longer see you. You're crazy. I know my worth. I'm not going to just sit around and have you put hands on me. I'm moving forward. And fortunately for her, that incident was caught on camera or else nobody would believe her. Rich Trapper was dating this beautiful black woman called Keeks. Now, on one incident, Rich Trapper broke into Keeks' crib, tore down the door, punched a hole in the wall, or used an object to create a hole in the wall, and then whooped her once he got into the home. So then she begins to record after she got beat up. She begins to secretly record him just to document what's going on. Rich Trapper is now on video telling her, hey, text me, you didn't beat me up. I'm sorry for calling the police on you. So Rich Trapper is telling this woman, if you wanted to stop, text me this. Telling her, hey, text me an alibi. Text me something that I could use to manipulate my fans, that I can use to manipulate the police, that I can use to re-victimize you again and make people think that you are a liar.
Ain't that what you doing? Put your hands on me. Ain't that what you doing? Cindy. Cindy. I'm sorry I lied about you putting your hands on me and you have to go to jail for my lies. Make it crystal clear.
I'm doing it.
you know what's up? I came home, we got dinner reservations, I got a tattoo appointment, we got all that shit. And because you wanna, and my nigga, I didn't bring up Rachel, my nigga. You brought up Rachel, right or wrong. And then when I use her as a joke against your homie, the lame nigga that you get mad, right? Better send that message now. Send it.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie, bro. I don't want to victim blame or nothing like that. But some of these little scallywags, bro, be liking this type of shit, bro. They like this type of act fucking activity, and it's strange. In this video we ain't see too much. He ain't do too much or whatever. Have you? He said Flakko said he put hands on her before the camera started rolling, and then he giving out demands, bro. So it gotta be, he like, it was something that persuaded her to do his demands willingly. She crying and she ain't crying for nothing, bro. Rich, what happened? Come on, Rich.
My nigga, I wasn't even tripping on.
What type of man witnessed that level of fear in a woman they claim they love, but yet continue to berate her? And peep the gaslighting. This dude is a manipulator and a gaslighter. She finds out he's cheating. She brings up the woman he's cheating with, and he turned it around to whooping on her. This is sick, man. This dude is sick, bruh. Now, if you guys want more, if you guys want to hear from the victim herself, well, let her explain how her relationship with Rich Chapper, aka Daryl Hill, went.
Yeah, bro. So if y'all want to see the rest of that video, man, tap in the poetic Flakko. He been doing this shit, bro. I gotta salute him or whatever. One thing I ain't gonna salute though, Flakko, is how y'all doing with the sheriff. Free the sheriff, bro. Yeah, it ain't good, blood. Fix that quickly. Nigga shit. It just be some sucker shit going on, bro. That shit just be bullshit, bro. But you broke this down real nicely. If you want to see the rest of it, blood, tap in the Flakko page. It sound diabolical, Rich. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. You feel me? The BT say you a crash. You a crash out a little bit, and we just got, I guess, see with this internet shit, right? Everybody's got their speculations of whatever have you. Like I say, Rich done tapped in with me, cool nigga. We was chopping it up on the phone, had a nice little convo, bro. You know what I'm talking about, for like 40 minutes or whatever. But this shit ain't looking good. I guess we gonna have to wait and see how Rich respond. In the BZ, right? I'm not gonna lie, that sound like some crocodile tears, bro, in the video. You ain't about to just get me. And still, it's a tough thing, bro, when you put women automatically in a victim role. But if they a victim, they a victim. And like I said, I ain't victim blaming, bro. But shit be, it be, telling, bro, what's going on with this domestic situation and whatever. Yeah, feel me? It's all, it's shit. Y'all just let me know what y'all think, bro, down below in the comment section.
Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper.